finished with 30 points, 10 boards, 6 assists in the Lakers' OT win last night. LeBron was on the floor for 45 minutes, 3 of 6 from 3, and a perfect 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. Shannon, give LeBron a letter grade for his performance last night.
I wanted to give him A++, but those are uncharacteristic turnovers down the stretch. I gave him A-. That lazy pass to D'Lo skip. I think what he was trying to do a give and go. Pass the ball to D'Lo, you see him sprint to the corner.
Yeah.
I think that was going to happen. He didn't come too hard to the ball when Austin Reeves passed him the ball. Knowing that guys are playing passing lanes, they're going to jet everything.
That wasn't his turn. That was Austin Reeves.
That was Austin Reeves,
yes.
but I'm going to say him. He's got to come harder to the ball.
I'll buy that.
He got caught slacking a couple times off Taurean Prince, who were able to hit short porch threes in the corner. But 12 of 21 from the floor, 3 of 6 from the 3 of 3 from the free throw line, double digits rebounds. Skip, this has to stop, right? At some point in time, you got to stop looking like the best basketball player in the world. He's in year 20. He's 38 years of age. At what point in time is enough? Now, I'm tired of this. Normally, guys that play 20 years, they shells of themselves, or they're not fortunate enough to play that long. They long into retirement.
I agree.
And when does it stop? When does it end?
His career?
Him not going to be him not being the best player on the court. Him not being the best player in the NBA. Now, we already know he's the greatest ever. But even the greatest ever, Tom Brady, you can say Tom Brady's the greatest player ever. Okay, fine. He wasn't the best player in the NFL last year.
Well, going into last year, the players voted him number 1.
Shows how much they know. Shows how much they know.
Yeah.
Because we know who the best player was. Is
Jalen Hurts?
my own boy. You got to stop that. Look, and he made the play. I know, he do this and do that, but that play, Skip, you say, how did he do that? He had a head of steam because he got to turn the corner and beat Taurean Prince. Now, he knows Cat is coming.
He does. Okay.
And shoot at your hip. Ta-da! Ice water.
I will give you this. It worked. Okay, so you're going to go, what's your final?
A-.
A-.
Yeah, A-.
Okay, my turn. For the first 3 quarters of this basketball game, he was easily the best player on the court, and K-A-T, as in Cat, was very good. LeBron was better. LeBron kept his team afloat for 3 quarters by scoring 27 points. In the fourth quarter and overtime, he was not, by his standards, very good. In fact, it was shocking when I realized the totality of what he did not do in the 10 minutes he played in the fourth quarter and the 5 full minutes that he played in the total overtime. That's 15 minutes to end the game, and he scored 3 points on 1 shot. So he made 1 shot. This is the greatest score in the history of the league.
Yeah.
Playing the greatest age 38, year 20 basketball we have ever seen. So I'm upping the ante here. The curve is going higher and higher. The measuring stick goes higher and higher because I would never have measured any other player before him like I'm measuring him. It was a big game. It was the fourth quarter and overtime of a crucial game in which you were in dire straits because you were in danger, especially with 6 minutes left. You're down, see, 95, down 7, okay, with 6 minutes left. And over that stretch, you didn't even shoot 1 free throw. You never got to the free throw line. What do I always tell you about LeBron James? He is still the best driver of the basketball in this league. He is the greatest driver of the basketball we have ever seen. And to use your phrase, it ain't even close.
Okay.
He can still play bully ball with the best or worst of them, however you want to look at it in a good way. He is unstoppable to the rim, especially when you take 7'1" Rudy Gobert. And I know he backpedals most of the time. You can just drive it right into his chest. But it's an obstacle in the middle of the road, you know, in the super highway. When you got 7'1" there with those arms flailing, it's hard. When Jaden McDaniels is your toughest defender that you have in the whole league this past regular season, you were 3 for 15 against Jaden McDaniels, and he smashes his hand against the brick wall going up the tunnel and breaks it. It should be advantage LeBron.
It was.
And for 3 quarters, it was advantage LeBron until You score 3 points in the last 15 minutes, and you said that could have been one more turnover attributed to you, but you did have 3 other unsightly turnovers that were uncharacteristic of you. And on the one play in question where you're talking about he should have gone harder, then Taurean Prince is going for the ball and had a half a step on LeBron, and LeBron undercut him for the basketball, and I thought obviously clearly fouled him. It was close to being a clear path because you could argue because you have a step that you're stopping him from just scooping up the ball and dunking.
But we touched it first. That's what LeBron was smart. But that lets you know, Skip, he's 38. He led it on. All of his teammates saw what that 38-year-old man did.
I buy that.
20,000 people in the arena saw a 38-year-old man in year 20. I want it bad.
Okay.
Anything less from me will not be accepted.
Okay. And with 2:02 left in the fourth quarter, he did stroke 1 3 and he made it. And it was a big one because it tied the game. It didn't win the game. It wasn't a last-second walk-off, but he tied the game. But you know what we did?
So once we tied that game, you can see that thing start to constrict. You know, constricted gets on it, prayer, just start getting tighter and tighter every time. And you saw the Timberwolves, they get tighter and tighter.
Well, hey, both teams, it was like a bricklaying contest. It was.
Not bricklaying, turnover fest.
Well, it was.
I wonder how many turnovers did they have in the last 5 minutes? Like 7?
Okay, in the last 6 minutes and overtime, the T-Wolves shot 2 of 16, 0 of 9 from 3 with 6 turnovers. That's just in the last 6 minutes in overtime. The Lakers also had 6 turnovers in the last 6 minutes in overtime. But at least they made 6 of 16 and 3 of 6 from 3, and that's the difference in the game.
That's that old lemon booty.
Okay, there you go. And yet, if I take the sum of the parts, if I give LeBron a straight A for the first 3 quarters, I mean, by his standards, by his stature, by his all-time greatest scorer ranking and how we honor him as that, I got to give him an F+ for the last quarter and the overtime. F+ because I'm going to give him the plus because he made the 3. I'll give you the F+. Really? So I'll average the grades and sort of give him a break. It's a C for me.
Hey, no, see, if you got a C out of 30, 10, and 6, playing 45 minutes in your 9th game back off of injury.
Well, that should be that should be a plus for you because you did get a month-long break going into this.
We needed 2 months.
Okay, well, you probably did. I will buy that. But you were out there. You're, quote-unquote, as healthy as you can be at this stage of the year. Yep. And I just need to see more because the turnovers were just so bad.
They were bad, Skip. Yep. Why do you think I gave him A-? Mm-hmm. I was about to come out here with the mask. Yes. Had he not had those 3 turnovers late in the ball game, it was a mask. It was a mask day.
I got to get a new TV.
You broke it.
I must have.
Because the way he was going that thing in the 3rd quarter, you're like, he going to did it again.
Maybe I had it on the wrong channel. I don't know.
He did it again.
I got to figure this out because that 4th quarter and overtime, it wasn't very good.
You see, Skip, the mistake that you're making is that you're trying to compare him to other 37-year-olds. 38-year-olds and guys that's in year 18, 19, 20.
Well, no, I'm just comparing him to everybody in the league right now.
No. That's the mistake that you're making. Because most people, there have only been a handful of people that can ever transcend to the stratosphere that he's in. You got to compare him. The greats get compared to younger self. So if you compare, Skip, you know what? If you say, 25, 28-year-old LeBron wouldn't have had those 3 turnovers, I say, Skip, you know what? You're probably right. But once you compare him to everybody else, you should have gave him an A+++, 10 A pluses.
Okay.
If you compare him to other great players.
Okay, but it feels to me like you're giving him a pass for the 4th quarter.
No, I'm not giving him a pass. Why do you think I gave him A-? Skip, you do realize that was supposed to be a virtuoso. He messed up a virtuoso by singing off key. Just for a temporary,
it wasn't just for 2 minutes, it was for 15 minutes.
To the average person.
Okay, Shannon, he didn't shoot a single free throw in the last 15 minutes of the game. He's way better than that.
No.
Carl Anthony has got 5 fouls. He's way better. Foul him out.
Well, first of all, Carl Anthony should have been out when he ran over Schroeder, but they didn't want to foul him out on a play like that.
Although he was complaining after the game. He said that the Lakers flopped on 2 of his fouls. I don't know. We could go all night about that one. Okay, so now let's revisit the final play of regulation one more time. It is classic vintage LeBron. And I can't argue with it because he is still, to this day, I tweeted about this last night, he's the best passer in basketball. To this day, it's why, no, passer, just passer. Although you can make a case, he's up in he's certainly top 10. He could be a top 5 player.
Yeah.
That's why I was so disappointed in the fourth quarter and overtime.
Yeah.
And also, I thought this game should have been over at halftime, but no, they didn't come out to. Well, let's just say this: the Timberwolves wanted this game much worse in the first half than the Lakers did.
But like you said, I mean, we talked about the people that weren't going to be there. They're talking about, and I'm sure Chris Finch, the head coach, said, "Hey, let's deal with what we got. We have enough. We have more than enough that's in this locker room to get this done."
Mike Conley said that after the game. We came in here expecting to win this game.
Yeah, of course.
Because they still have plenty of firepower.
But Gold said, "I ain't gonna let y'all do that."
Okay, so here's my issue. So on the last play, Karl Anthony's got 5 fouls. This is the last play of regulation.
Yeah.
LeBron drives it, and you know what I wanted to see? I just wanted LeBron to say, okay, you asked for it, Mr. Cat, I'm coming for you. I wanted to see him, because he's still capable of doing this. I wanted to see him slam it on Karl Anthony.
Man, he can't slam it from there.
And won him. Just and won him.
Skip, did you see what LeBron, Skip? But here's the thing. Let's just say for the sake of I'm going to appease you. Let's just say for the sake of argument. LeBron James goes in the cat. He fouls it. He makes both free throws. Minnesota comes down, hit a 3 at the buzzer and win. Not what you saying.
Okay, but again, I don't even know what the time was on that play. Was it like 3 seconds maybe?
No, it was 8.4.
8.4, okay. So 8.4. Okay, you would risk that, but you needed 1 point to win the game.
No, you don't. Because remember now, Minnesota got the ball back with 8.4 seconds. Right?
Okay, yeah. Okay, and what did they
That's
do?
when Mike Conley got fouled on the 3.
Okay, he got fouled on the 3. Okay, I got it. Okay, so the point
What if AD? So now you got a 2-point lead. AD fouls Mike Conley on the 3.
Okay, well, that would be a problem. That's a big what if. You realize in the fourth quarter and overtime, or just the last 6 minutes of the fourth quarter and overtime, you realize the Timberwolves were 0 for 9 from 3. 0 for 9?
What? Did you expect them to shoot as well as they shot at the first two and a half quarters?
No, but I told you that the unsung hero here was the whole defensive team, that your Lakers locked them up and locked them down. You clamped them up. You did. They couldn't get a shot. They couldn't create a shot. How many times did they get to the clock and you just see Mike Conley out there like dribbling feverishly, like I can't find anything.
And he bailed them out a couple of times. So did Torian Prince.
Okay, all right, I got it. But just once, I just wanted LeBron to go up on Karl Anthony and slam him in the basket.
But see,
LeBron is big and strong enough to do just that.
So now, okay, we go up.
Okay.
They don't call a foul like they did in Boston. Then what?
Well, that was in Boston. This is in L.A.
A foul?
You know what? That crowd, I'm just watching on TV, but it felt like they were about to lift the roof.
Oh, it was definitely a playoff atmosphere. I'm hating that I wasn't there, but
you should have gone.
Man, I wouldn't.
You should have gone. You would have slept for 1 hour. Okay?
That's exactly.
By the time you got home.
Get out that traffic.
I know.
And then that's going to be delaying me with Ash.
Yeah.
We was already late waiting after this game.
Okay. You got to pay the price.
That's why I stayed.
Okay, maybe LeBron needed you there. If you had been there courtside, maybe he'd have glanced over and said, I can't let him down. I got to take
He'd have dropped a 40 piece on him.
Well,
But then you'd have found a way to game with D+. Yeah, you would have. He'd have dropped a 40-point triple-double, had 3 turnovers, and you'd have just focused on the triple. You'd have focused on the turnovers.
You got to trust me on this. If he attacked Karl Anthony Towns and slammed it on him and won him and went and made the free throw, and that became the difference in the game, I would have come out here, I promise you, as God is my witness, I would have stood in the middle of this table and applauded him.
If LeBron James, from where he took off, could have dunked the ball at that angle.
Just go up hard on him.
Skip,
have I seen him do it all year long? I have.
Skip,
Is he capable? Yes.
He's not capable of jumping like that at 38 in year 20.
I don't know. Shannon. I see him thunder dunk it a bunch of times when he gets loose down the lane.
Yeah, but if you'd have called me back in when he got Nurkic, you called me about 5 years ago, Skip. I had something for you.
That was a body bag.
I had something for you.
But somehow Nurkic climbed out of his body bag because he's still going.
Is he?
Yeah, apparently.
Guess what he do? Did he finish the season? He ain't been the same. He have yet to finish the season since.
Yeah, maybe he's half a man now.
He is. He ain't the man that he started.
Yeah. LeBron took half his
He
life.
did.
Yeah. Okay, could have done it to Cat last night.
We had
Let him off the hook.
No, we ain't let him off the hook.
No.
Now Cat got to reassess what. Okay, I need to have another performance like this against the Thunder.
Yes, he does. He better. Well,
That's what he needs.
You
against
mean the Pelicans?
No. The Seagulls ain't going nowhere.
Okay. We'll see about that.
Good catch, Skip.
Yeah.
I was about to say, Shannon, we don't know it's the Thunder yet. Hold
Yeah,
on there.
we do.
All right. Lakers advance to play the Grizzlies. The first game of that series is Sunday. Let's not forget the Lakers did beat the Grizz 2 out of 3 meetings
Beat 'em.
during the regular season. All right, Kyrie, gentlemen, is he giving the Mavs a signal that, yup, he'll stay in Dallas and keep playing with Luka? Let's dive in on the other side of this break.